Okay, this is the final completed dragster that we're ultimately going to build, to design and build. But what I want to focus on now is what we need to build next, and that is these wheel hubs right here, or sleeves that go over the axles. Here you see the part in the front of the vehicle, and then here you see it in the rear. What we do with these is we design these in such a way that they are flush mounted. You put a drop of epoxy or CA glue on the end of the axle and on this hub. Now the axles are fixed. In other words, the axles do not spin, but the wheel itself spins. And with the drop of CA glue or epoxy on this end, it should securely keep the wheel onto the axle and thus onto the car. So let's get started with that at this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new file, and I'm going to be referencing the one I've already drawn. So I'll be using those measurements from there. So here we are in a new file. Let's go ahead and save this file. And we will call this 2025 axle wheel hub. And I'll make sure that it's saved in my dragster parts here. And I'll go ahead and highlight this, because we're going to use that later, and hit save. And as soon as it saves, we right mouse click here and we say new component. Highlight that again, Control V from what we had copied before, and hit save. Now let's go ahead and start drawing on and designing on the right plane, because that's the plane in which the wheels are mounted. So I'll come over here and I'll draw a circle, and I'll make that circle 3.15. Now again, the axle is 3.15, it's 3 millimeters. We want to go a little bit over just so that there's clearance based on how the part is printed. So we'll go ahead and save that. And then we'll come over here. I'm going to zoom up on this further. And I'm going to create another concentric circle here that, whoops, that's not concentric. So I'll go ahead. Actually, let's do that again. We're going to go ahead and create a circle. Now I'm introduce to you something new. Just grab this and come out. Now you see they're not concentric, but we want them concentric. So what we'll do is we'll create a constraint, which is kind of like a rule in how the geometry is actually governed. So I'll hit concentric. I'll start with this first circle, and then come get that second one. And now the circles are concentric. So next thing I want to do is hit extrude. So I'm going to extrude this particular part, or this geometry, 2 millimeters. Let's go ahead and look at that in 3D space. And so we see it's going to be extruded in 2 millimeters. So we'll go ahead and hit OK. And now what I want to do is I'm going to create a chamfer, which is an angled edge that goes around this. And I'm going to set that chamfer at 45 degrees, or actually 1. So I'll select the chamfer command here. I'll select on this, and I'll say 1. OK. And that'll automatically default and come in as its equidistance at 45 degrees. We'll go ahead and hit OK. And I want to go ahead and say this, create a color on this one of yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my A key for appearances. I'm going to come down here to my favorites. And I'm going to grab the yellow, drag it up here, put it on the wheel. Okay. So let's go back and look at the original dragster and see how close it looks. Yeah, it looks pretty close, if you can see that right there. So we'll go ahead and go back up here, and I'll change the way it's viewed to visual style of shaded with visible edges. Okay, that looks great. So we're going to go ahead and save this file and hit OK, and we'll come back to this in a moment.